Hi, I'm Steve.
And I'm Ed.
And we're the 6.5 guys. Today what we've got for you is we actually had something show up at my home from Sunrise Tactical and their armboards. So we thought we would do a little bit of a package opening, share them with you, and tell you why we ordered these particular armboards. And we have used armboards in the past. Actually going to break open my CRKT shenanigan knife. I actually had a smaller knife that I did not turn up last time I went out to the range with my wife to go shooting on the 4th of July, and I could not find it, so I ended up getting another pocket knife. So
That just sounds like an excuse to purchase.
Exactly.
to
you know me quite well, right?
To purchase another piece of equipment. So as he opens that, just a bit of background here. So we were shooting out at the match in Jordan, Montana, and we both had armboards, some $3-4 jobs, and it really became clear to us that they were inadequate, mainly because of the construction, but also because we realized that you really needed to have a complete ballistic card at your disposal.
At that particular match,
it
was a little bit different in the sense that under the time constraints that we had, you had to find your targets, you had to range your targets, and then you had to know your dope on targets. Because of the tight time frame, you didn't have time to break out the ballistic calculator and start figuring out what your dope is.
Right. Yeah, because we thought we were pretty slick and sophisticated using our iPhones with the ballistic application, and in most matches where the targets are known distances and you can work up a card for that particular stage, it works out. But in a dynamic environment where you're having to identify and range targets, you've got to have that ballistic card complete solution at your disposal, where you can tick off the ranges of the targets for that stage.
Now, we both have armboards. I had a cheap $5 one, and maybe you guys that are watching this have some of those that you can find on eBay or at your local sports stores. Those tend to work, I think, for many instances, but I think if you want at your disposal a complete drop table with your solution for windage and movers, you'll want something like this. Now, I met Scott, who owns Sunrise Tactical here at a match, and actually bought another piece of kit. We'll probably have a separate review of that, which is a battle belt, and had run into a number of guys that I know that have his tactical armboards. And so I took a look at him, love this product. It's just absolute great quality. A little bit about Sunrise Tactical. It is a veteran-owned company, entirely made in the USA. Uses top components, and the workmanship is just outstanding. So for what you're getting, it's absolutely worth the money, and a big thumbs up on what he makes. And he customized these. I think everything he does.
Talk about that.
Yeah. So one thing that we did was. His typical armboards has the main page, right? So you can use whatever you slip in here. It's able to accommodate a 3.5 index card on the main page and then on the back page. So you have a single view here and a double view here. We thought it might be helpful just to have one additional page, so I asked Scott if he wouldn't mind adding one additional page for us, which he did. It's a little bit smaller just so it doesn't interfere with the closing mechanism. So no additional charge on that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Talk about service.
Yeah,
right
absolutely.
There. That's great.
Plus, you can order the grease pencils through him, which he put in here.
Yeah, and just a note on the grease pencils in the match that we're at is when you identify that target and you know the particular range, it's really handy to be able to just tick them off with the grease pencil. And then when you go to your next stage, you can just erase the marks and then start over for the next stage.
The other thing I like is the armboard. The old armboard I had, you would slip on over your sleeve. If you sweat or whatnot, some of that perspiration can come up through it.
Yeah.
And if you went to a winter match where you're wearing multiple layers, that thing is very hard to get on and off.
Yeah.
The thing I love about this particular armboard is you can slip it on, right, and then cinch it up using these straps very easily.
I like that.
Right, and then you can get it off just as quickly.
Yeah, I really like that.
That's very nice. Non-slip material on the back, and that also shields some of the perspiration from coming through.
Yeah, I'm really excited about using this. Now another interesting thing I noticed about the arm boards is a lot of right-handed shooters will have it on their left arm and vice versa. But I'm a left-handed shooter, and I like to have it on my left arm because I've got my right arm on my sandbag, and my left eye being very dominant. It's just easy to glance down and see it. I mean, I may change my mind later on, but I find out as you get older and you have trouble, you need reading glasses, it's actually kind of nice to sort of hold it out a bit to see it. But again, you're a right-handed shooter, and you have it on your left arm, and
yeah, it's primarily because I cycle the bolt with the right, and I've got my arm up here, so typically, I don't know, just the way it seems to work for me. So
right, and again, this is just another illustration of some of the stuff we're talking about. I mean, I may eventually change over, or maybe Steve will like what I do and he'll change over. But again, those are things we'll share with you as we do that.
Yep.
Everything.
All right, guys. So if you need an armboard, looking for a new one, definitely check out Sunrise Tactical Gear. Great company, and we love their product here. Until next time, life's an adventure.
Stay on target.